Hello friends, I'm Anwesha and I welcome all of you to the Bankverse YouTube channel. If you are new to this channel, then don't forget to subscribe to the channel and also please like this video and share this video with your friends. Today in this session, we will be discussing the second part of the top 40 error detection questions. And in this series, you will get to learn many important rules of English grammar. So let's begin the session. Students, right now a very good offer is going on. That is, if you subscribe to Unacademy for a 1-year plan, then you will get 1 year extra. So you pay the price for 1 year and you get 1 extra year absolutely for free. तो सब्सक्रिप्शन 1 साल का लेना है लेकिन 2 साल का आपको मिल जाएगा. तो इस ऑफर को अवेल करने के लिए एनी कूपन कोड का इस्तेमाल ज़रूर करें. टू अवेल दिस ऑफर यूज द कूपन कोड एनी. This is the first question, friends. Find out the grammatically correct sentence. I don't know if any of the students of our school is going to pay any heed to the principal's order or not. Okay, so I don't know if any of the, so any of is followed by plural noun. Okay, so any of followed by plural noun and singular verb. So there is singular verb, yes, is going to pay any heed to the principal's order or not. Now when you talk about choosing, and if you use if, then you are not supposed to use or not with it. Okay, तो if जब आप यूज करते हो तब or not यूज नहीं करना है. So here if has been used, that's why or not cannot be used. Okay, with whether we use or not, whether or not. With if we do not use that. Next, she is the same woman. So whenever the same is used, the same, the only, with these the relative pronoun that is used is that. With the same, the only, we use that as the relative pronoun. The same, the only के साथ relative pronoun that का इस्तेमाल किया जाता है. So she is the same woman. She क्या है? Singular pronoun. So she is a singular pronoun, is singular verb. The same woman is a singular noun, correct? That gave, why that has been used? Because of the same. That gave me, V2 gave me a box of candies and a bouquet of flowers. So this sentence is correct. Many mathematicians are so skilled as Shakuntala Devi, if not more. Now so as is used when the comparison is of negative sense. For example, Mohan is not so tall as his father. Okay, so here the comparison is of negative sense because here we have used not. Okay, so when the comparison is of a negative sense, then we use so as. But this is a positive comparison, so as cannot be used here. Here you have to use as. As is used for comparison, as and so as. And when you compare using as and so as, you have to use positive degree of adjective. Okay, but in so as the sentence is of negative nature. Understood? So skilled is a positive degree of adjective. Is so many mathematicians are as skilled as Shakuntala Devi, if not more. I am doubtful that Hina will lend me some money. So here I am doubtful, so there is a doubt. So here you have to use if, not that. I am doubtful if Hina will lend me some money. So here, or you can use I am not doubtful that Hina will lend me some money. Any one of these. Okay. So here option B is the answer. Next question. Next question is, he was an atheist and refused to take oath as a member of parliament in the name of God. A format of the parliamentary oath only provided for swearing off in God's name. He was an atheist. So atheist is a noun, singular noun. Okay, so here singular noun is there, so an plus singular noun is correct, because after a and an we have to always use singular nouns. Okay, so, and refused to take V2, the sentence is in simple past tense. Refused to take, 2 plus V1, infinitive, correct. To take what? Oath. Oath is a noun. To take oath as a member, member a plus singular noun, so member is correct. Member of parliament in the name of God. The plus noun. The plus noun, so name is a noun over here. Of plus noun, God. Okay. Now of requires an object, and the object here is God. A format of the parliamentary oath only provided for swearing off in God's name. Now here we are talking about a particular format. So a particular format, and that format belongs to the parliamentary oath. So a particular format is being talked about. यहाँ पे एक particular format के बारे में बात की जा रही है. So you have to use the and not a. The format of the parliamentary oath only provided for swearing off in God's name. This is incorrect. Simply swearing in God's name. Now, what is the meaning of swear off? OFF off. Swear off means to promise to give up something, to surrender something, to end something. When you promise to quit something, it is called swear off. I am swearing off alcohol, which means I am promising to give up alcohol. Swear in means to admit to office or service by administering an oath, which means to assume a power by taking oath. Okay, so here swear in will be the correct one, swearing in God's name. Swear out means to issue an arrest by making a charge under oath, which means किसी पर arrest warrant देना, to arrest someone. The police have sworn out a warrant against my friend. Swear by means to have or express great confidence in something. When we have confidence, when we have trust in something, we swear by it. I swear by the donuts of Krispy Kreme, which means I have great confidence in the donuts of Krispy Kreme. I know that the donuts are great, so I swear by them. Okay, so here the errors are in parts C and D, so your answer is, find out the grammatically incorrect part, so your answer is option C. Okay, next question. Which of the following sentence is grammatically correct? The only good thing about these pens are their color. Now what is the subject over here? The subject over here is thing, which is a singular noun. The only good thing. Good is an adjective. So the subject is thing, which is a singular noun. So here you have to use singular verb is their color. Now their means whose color? The color of the pens, which is a plural noun. Okay, last summer he went to his uncle's village and enjoyed very much. Last summer he went V2, simple past tense, went where? To his uncle's village, and enjoyed, again V2, enjoyed very much. So this one is correct. This sentence is correct. Next, over the last decade, faster and more accurate GPS devices. GPS devices, plural noun. More accurate, comparative degree of adjective. Faster, comparative degree of adjective. Correct. Have allowed. Now devices is a plural noun, so plural verb has been used. Have plus V3, allowed. Scientists, allowed whom? Scientists, plural noun. To observe, 2 plus V1, infinitive. To observe how the ground moves during big earthquakes. Now here the usage of the word ground is incorrect. Here the correct word would be earth. How the earth moves during big earthquakes. Earth. Okay, ground means what? Ground means the surface. The ground is a surface. But earth is the planet. Okay. Because of the next question is, because of me being an African, I was unable to get a house suitable for my family. Now whenever there is a gerund, before a gerund you have to use possessive adjective. Okay, possessive adjective. So here a gerund is present, being is a gerund, so you have to use a possessive adjective. Me is incorrect. Here you have to use my, because of my being an African. Okay, So here option B is the answer. Option B. So sentence B is correct. Next, Rogers and his colleagues have established a startup business to potentially commercial their device. Rogers and his colleagues. So here plural noun, have plural verb, have plus V3. Correct. A startup business, a plus singular noun. So business is a singular noun. Correct. 2 plus V1. Now 2 plus V1. So here you need a verb, but commercial is an adjective. So make it a verb. Commercialize. Commercialize their device. Potentially is an adverb which is modifying the verb commercialize. Okay. V1. Next, the quality of Kashmir's saffron is the better in the world. Now here the has been used. Now the is used before superlative degree of adjective. And also the quality of Kashmir's saffron is being compared with the saffron of the rest of the world. So here the comparison is among many countries. Okay, so here best, the best should be used, is the best in the world. And in terms of production, it is the second only to Iran. Okay, or it is, sorry, in production it is second only to Iran. Yes, this is correct. So the error is only in this part, the best in the world. Next, the poet described about the beauty of women in an enigmatic way. Now the poet described V2. Now after describe, you don't have to use about. Okay, about is not required. So here remove about. The poet described the beauty of women, the plus noun. So beauty is a noun, of women, plural noun, in an enigmatic way, and plus singular noun. Okay, way. And here actually in an enigmatic way, this thing acts as an adverb. Okay, this entire thing in an enigmatic way, this acts as an adverb for the verb described. Okay. Next, my father could lead a full and happy life without spending a lot of money. So could plus V1 lead a full and happy life. Full is an adjective, happy is again an adjective for the noun life, without spending, without plus gerund, spending a lot of money. So option D is correct. Sentence D is grammatically correct. Next, the island has an Arctic climate, although with significantly high temperatures than other places at the same altitude. Sorry, at the same latitude. The island singular noun, has singular verb, has what? Has an Arctic climate. So climate is a noun, Arctic is an adjective, although with significantly high temperatures. High is an adjective, temperature noun, significantly adverb, than. Now than has been used. That, when do you use than? Than का use कब होता है? जब comparison रहता है. जब comparison रहता है तब than use होता है. So than is used for comparison. Therefore you have to use comparative degree of adjective over here. Is with significantly higher temperatures than other places at the same altitude. Okay. Next, Professor Berlans is working on the stabilization committee for the last 10 years under all sorts of cunning pressures and politics. Okay. For the last, so now the thing is, he has, now this is the timeline. Okay. Past, one second. This is the timeline, past, present and future. So he started working in the past and he is still working in the present. So something that starts in the past and it still continues in the present, and time is also mentioned, the duration is also mentioned. What should you use? You should use present perfect continuous tense. Okay, so here Professor Berlans has been working on the stabilization committee for the last 10 years under all sorts of cunning pressures and politics. So here the answer is option A. Next, which of the following sentences is grammatically or contextually correct? I have personally never subscribed to the view that either sex is superior than the other. Okay, so I plus V1, I have personally never subscribed. Now subscribed is what? Subscribed is a verb. So have plus V3. Have plus V3, this is correct. Never acts as an adverb and personally is also an adverb here. Never here, never modifies the verb subscribed, and personally also modifies the verb subscribed. Subscribe is always followed by to. This is a fixed preposition. Okay, to the view, the plus noun, that either sex. So here there are only two sexes, male and female, so that's why here either has been used. Either sex is superior. Is why is because when we say either, we are choosing only one out of the two. So that's why here is has been used. Is superior. Now any word or any adjective that ends in IOR is followed by to. Superior to the other. Example, inferior to, superior to, exterior to. So any adjective that ends in IOR is always followed by to. I get exhausted because every day I reach office by foot. So when you talk about foot, you don't walk by foot, you walk on foot. Okay. Next, besides you, I do not know anyone who is genuinely interested in cinema. Besides you means except you. Except you, I do not know. So do plus V1. This is correct. Do not know anyone who is. Now before who, what do you have? Anyone. So here singular verb has been used. Okay, because always the verb agrees with the antecedent of the relative pronoun. Antecedent to the relative pronoun is anyone, which is singular. Okay, so singular verb is has been used. Is plus V3 is interested. Genuinely is an adverb. Interested in cinema. So option C is the answer. C is grammatically and contextually correct. Next, EQ is different from IQ. While IQ is a measure of a person's intelligence, whereas EQ is a measure of a person's ability to manage his emotions. Now different is always followed by from. Okay, different from IQ. This is correct. While has been used for denoting contradiction, and whereas also has been used for denoting contradiction. So you do not require two contradictory connectors in a single sentence. Okay, so here remove any one. Let's remove whereas. Okay, while IQ is a measure, IQ is a singular noun, is a singular verb. A plus singular noun measure of a person's intelligence. A plus singular noun intelligence. EQ, singular noun EQ is singular verb. Again A plus singular noun measure of a person's ability. Ability again A plus noun, singular noun, ability to manage. 2 plus V1, manage his emotions. Okay, so here option C is the answer. Next question, again identify the correct sentence. One may overcome 1,000 men in battle, but he that conquers himself is the greatest victor. Now here the subject is one. Whenever the subject is one, you have to use one throughout the sentence, and for possessive case also you have to use once. Okay, and for plural you have to use ONES once. So here the subject is one, that's why here also you have to use one. Okay, one. One may overcome. May is a modal verb. Modal verb is always followed by first form of the verb V1. Correct. 1,000 men. 1,000 plus plural noun men. Correct. In battle, but one that conquers himself. Again himself is incorrect. Here oneself should be used. Is the greatest victor. Next, Aristotle certainly did research on the natural history of Lesbos and the surrounding seas and neighboring areas. Aristotle certainly did research. Now did plus V1 always. This is correct. Certainly is an adverb. Research on what? Research on the natural history of Lesbos and the surrounding areas and neighboring surrounding seas and neighboring areas. This sentence is correct. For some of the confident of adolescence is for some the confident of adolescence is replaced with questions and doubt, marking the transition to adulthood. The is always followed by a noun. Okay, the is always followed by a noun. So here noun confidence should be used, not confident. Confidence noun. Confidence of adolescence. Now of is a preposition. After preposition you need an object of the preposition, so this is a noun. Adolescence is replaced. Confidence is a singular noun, so singular verb has been used. Replaced is always followed by with, so this is correct, with questions and doubt, marking the transition to adulthood. Here doubts should be used to maintain parallelism. Okay, next, don't include your telephone number or home address as part of your sign on emails. Now sign is a verb. Okay, sign is a verb and the noun form is signature. Signature is the noun form of sign, which is a verb. Okay, so here signature should be used, because before this what have we used? We have used possessive adjective. So after possessive adjective you need a noun. Okay, next question. Again, identify the correct sentence. She was lenient with her children because she felt her parents had been much too strict. Okay, now here much too. What is the difference between much too and too much? Too much is used as an adjective and much too acts as an adverb. Okay, so too much is an adjective and much too is an adverb. She was lenient. Lenient is an adjective for the pronoun she. Okay, with her children because she felt V2, because the sentence is in the simple past tense. She felt her parents had been much too strict. Now strict is what? Strict is an adjective for the noun parents. Okay, so here the usage of much too is correct because adjectives are modified using adverbs. Okay, so this sentence is correct. Next, I like the idea of looking withered and weird. Okay, so I like the idea. Like is a verb, the plus noun, of looking. This one is what? This one is a gerund of looking. Withered is an adjective and weird is again an adjective with an overly long fringe, and plus singular noun. Fringe is a singular noun, long is an adjective, overly is an adverb, and much too eyeliner. Now eyeliner is a noun and here eyeliner is a noun, so you need an adjective and not an adverb. Okay, so here too much should be used. Too much and too much eyeliner. Okay, next, those present were all astonished to the results of the election. Now astonished, after astonished the usage of to is incorrect. Those present were all astonished by the results of the election. His efforts will bring him more success than your. Now your is what? Your is a possessive adjective. Okay, and possessive adjectives are followed by nouns, but here there is no noun present, so you need a possessive pronoun over here, not a possessive adjective. So here the correct word will be yours. Okay, next, whomever comes late will have to pay a fine. Now here whom is used for object. Okay, but here this is a subject, so here the correct word will be whoever. Whoever comes late will have to pay a fine. Next, the only person who loves me is his mother. Now the only, with the only what do we use? Which relative pronoun do we use? With the only and the same we use that as relative pronoun. So here that should be used. The layoffs come among the continued debate over immigration reforms in the US. So layoffs come among the. Okay. Layoffs come among. Among is incorrect over here. The layoffs come along the continued debate. So there is a continued debate. Along with that debate, the layoffs have come along the continued debate over immigration reforms in the US, or the layoffs have come because of the debate. A sharp fall in international prices of tea has led to a major crisis in Kerala. Okay. So a sharp fall in international prices of tea has led to a major crisis in Kerala. So A plus singular noun. So singular noun fall. Sharp is an adjective. Sharp fall in what? In international prices. Prices plural noun, international adjective, of tea has led. Now fall is a singular noun. So singular verb has is correct. Has plus V3 led to a major crisis. A plus noun, singular noun, correct, crisis. Major is an adjective, major crisis in Kerala. So here the answer is option D. Next. So here I will end the session, friends. This is the part 2 of the series top 40 error detection questions. Very soon I will be bringing the part 3 of the series. Please subscribe to the channel. Please share the video with your friends, and please follow my profile on Unacademy. The link is given in the description box. I take free live classes every day at 8:30 p.m. Thank you so much, friends. Bye.